Hey
Hey
Francis.
we're playing something
Yeah,
again.
we have another crack at this multiplayer stuff across the country.
We're trying this whole video recording business with a game that has only recently come out this week. It is one of the PlayStation Plus offerings for this month. It is also available on Steam, 15% off, I believe you said. A normal price of $23, about 15-ish right now. Not available on Xbox One right now, but it is Tricky Towers.
How would you describe this game up the front? It's obviously a reverse Tetris is probably the best way to do it. You're building a tower, either the same shape Tetris pieces.
Yeah. So this is done by Weird Beard Studios, who it turns out actually, and this is something we'll probably discuss a little bit on the podcast when it gets recorded, but they put out a game in 2014 on 2014 or 2015 on iOS called 99 Bricks Wizard Academy. The single-player endless mode in Tricky Towers is basically just that phone game.
Okay. Yep.
Just much more prettied up.
So they've got pedigree.
They've got some pedigree, and I've downloaded it. It's pretty great. But there's a whole bunch of multiplayer stuff going on in here. It's kind of Tetris Battle Gaiden-like, if people know what that is. That game's rad. If people haven't played it or at least watched it, the music in it's dope. But that's a video for a discussion for another time, because right now we're about to engage in one of the three main multiplayer modes in this game, which is a race. Being that it is free, I've splurged the $3 or $4 for the DLC character content, so I've got some little animals.
You've got a raccoon-looking thing.
Right now, I'm rocking a raccoon, and you're just some random wizard.
Yep. Now that has no impact on the game itself. It's just your
It's purely cosmetic. I already knew this based on the video footage I'd seen of it. I'm like, this game's going to be dope. Plus the iOS footage, the iOS part I played. I'm like, I might as well throw these guys $4 at least. So we got a race. We got normal. How about we get going? And let's show the people what this game actually is. Done. Ready up. So a race. There is a finish line. And there are some thresholds you have to pass to get magic. And this is where... Oh, I have to remember I'm looking at the wrong side again. And this is where the Battle Tetris part comes in, because you get magics that can either hurt your opponent or help yourself.
So the other thing this game does that is different to other Tetris is that you're actually moving half blocks at a time rather than the full blocks. So you've got a little bit more control over how the block moves or how much it moves or otherwise.
And speaking of things to do in Battle Tetris, hey Graham.
That's actually really handy. Or is it? So that's the one thing this game does that normal Tetris doesn't do. It has physics, so things like that just happen.
Yeah.
So.
And you get wicked tower sway when this tower starts getting taller. And I think I've just screwed myself a little bit.
And I just screwed myself. Yeah.
Oh crap! And you get situations like this where the tower just randomly falls, but particularly in multiplayer race like this, it's not as bad as when it happens in the single player. Crap.
Oh dear, for the massive collapse, that's screwed me.
So the single player is basically just a bunch of trials.
Okay. Yep.
Which I've been playing a little bit of today. Some of them get real rough. Hey, have a nice one. Oh no! Tower down! So you end up just getting scenarios where it's like, sometimes it's just endless vicious cycle of just tower falling, and... What did that actually do?
I have no idea. I think what you moved, mine moved, I think.
Or maybe it's like, I don't know, because it maybe had been, like, if it was
and I'm fucked.
Oh! Yeah, and you can see on mine, oh jeez, I'm getting a real Leaning Tower of Pisa thing going here.
Oh yes.
But you can see, as the tower gets bigger, you get some wicked swing. Yes. And on the harder difficulties, you get... Actually, oh crap. Oh, you son of... No! Oh, okay, so the thing you just did, it randomly spins the brick. It doesn't... You can't spin it.
Oh, okay.
It just randomly spins.
Okay.
this is basically all this, like, at least for the race mode. That's
Yeah,
basically
it's an incredibly
racing, trying to get to the
it's
top.
incredibly simple concept.
But it's very polished too. Like
Yeah,
the look of it is
the
very
music's really
polished.
good. The sound that these little wizards are making as they do things is really cool.
My little raccoon dude's pretty dope.
Just lost another bit.
Plus, there's a pelican, not a pelican, a platypus. And I'm gonna tie some stuff up. Here. Oh, you bastard! So it's not quite the oh crap. Oh, and it does it for a few pieces too. It's not quite the shit show that Battle Tetris can be. In that some of the heroes, or some of the characters in Battle Tetris, their abilities are overpowered like nothing else. Like Ninja Kid's level 4, which is basically. Oh, that's fine. Thanks, man. Cheers, dog.
Oh no!
That's what race is. You basically, you just race to the finish line, and I did, and I win. That's fairly solid. That's a fairly solid tower.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
That's not too bad. And
That's it.
That's what race
That's
is.
what race is. Yeah. So the things about this game is that you've got the ability to use an ability on your side to help your own tower get more stronger or stay up.
And they refer to it as light and dark magic, and it's pretty simplistic control-wise. Do you want to maybe back out because we're not randoming this song? So the way we're doing this is just private matches. So you are creating matches. I am joining the matches.
You're going to do survival next. There are 3 game modes. We've done race, survival, and puzzle. There are then 2 levels.
Some of the puzzle trials are vicious bastards.
So there are,
and 1 or 2 of the survivals are pretty vicious too, because there'll just be a wizard sitting there that's an antagonist, and it just throws spells out like a bastard, and some of them are real rough. Like the survival one, it'll just put a foggy cloud so you can't see where the blocks are.
Yeah, so
and it just gets like.
So on the mode side, we've got survival is the game type, then you've got normal, which allows both characters to use dark and light magic. On easy, the dark magic is removed. You can only help yourself rather than screw up your opponent. Random is, as described as random. Special, we're going to do special later, but special adds other weather effects, basically, which fuck both of us.
Special is a real arsehole.
Basically screw both of us over, so we'll do that later on. But
that'll be really funny.
Yeah, so we're just going to do a quick little online game here. Like to, as you can see by the footage in front of me, there's 4 players total, up to 4 players. I'll have to cut that bit out when we do that. Yeah, I've got other people's friends.
Let's just write it.
I've got other people's friends on there though.
All right. Yeah, that could be a that could be a problem.
So that's invite has been sent, I hope.
There's a thing with our rinky-dink setup. We're relying on internet. Wait.
Did it not come through?
And now we're just waiting.
I'll try again just in case I didn't get it through properly. That one.
What?
There we go. Try that. Yeah, I'll edit that out somehow.
I reckon we leave that. Yeah, maybe. Or we just leave it in and show how rinky-dink this whole operation really is.
I might just cover people's names. Yep. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna rock the toucan this time.
Okay.
So the only thing that private match would be better if you didn't have to bail out each time.
Yes, if we were able to change the game mode within the private lobby, that would be really handy. Yep.
But that is something that they probably could fix via a patch or something along those lines. But you get 66 blocks, and then you just go till you die.
And you'll see that underneath our characters, we've got a set of 3 hearts. We fucked up the first one.
I was looking at the wrong side again.
If a piece or sets of pieces falls off, we lose a heart. If we get to that line that's above, that sort of checkered coloured line above us, we get one of our hearts back.
You also get magic
at that time as well. So I just got a magic.
So I don't know if you actually get one of them. You do. Oh, that's fine. Actually kind of helps me out, so cheers for that.
That was a random on my side. It was only that was one.
And while we're at it,
Yep,
have a piano.
Oh, that's actually not bad at all. Not bad.
It works out alright, but then it's got a bit of... What the hell is that dark one you got?
About to find out.
Yet, oh, okay, so you've just done the mess.
Okay, that's right. Okay. I just lost that.
Hey, eat that.
Oh, this. Okay, I'm not getting that piece back. So I've just lost a second piece, so now I've got a heart lost. But one of my side things, I can press the square button and I get a heart back if I manage to get a piece to touch it.
Yeah.
And I've lost it straight away by knocking off a piece. That was really good.
And this is just where it just ends up being really entertaining because
and I'm dead.
take a block that you can't turn.
And that's it.
Wizard out! So, that's survival.
Yep.
Fairly simplistic.
Yeah, having said that, all the modes are simplistic, but they are incredibly well done. And they're
and
nice
it's nice and quick too, so you just want to keep going.
We could just keep going with another match, but we're going to go back out and show you the other mode. So the last mode is puzzle.
Let's puzzle up.
And this one, does not allow dark magic. Invite on its way.
Alright.
So you've played playing a bit of the single player stuff. Is there any progression in terms of experience or rank?
I've not seen any XP. It's just basically, hey, run through the trials.
Okay.
And I've been just slowly working my way through them. Like I had a puzzle one that was a real blaster because halfway through it got a T shape.
Yep.
That the antagonist wizard's like, hey, blow it up twice the size, and it was incredibly difficult trying to find a place to put it. And I was like, you dick.
Okay.
So real quick, hitting the triangle brings up game info, which I mean we can't do now because we've actually started. But this is a little bit different than in the trial mode because we keep going until one of us screw up, rather than if in trial mode it's basically as soon as you drop a piece, you're done.
Yeah, so this one, that sort of laser line that's above us, if one of us gets to the top of that line, that basically ends the match for that player.
And dropping a piece basically just pushes your tower up a bit. Closer and closer to that line.
Oh, damn.
And I just won because you crossed the line. And I keep going until... Let's get greedy. Holla back! Boom! And then basically, once you get to the end of the race, it'll count up how many pieces you got. And then it's determined that Steve wins. And the platypus wizard dance. Or dances. So, they're the three modes. Like we said, pretty basic as far as what it actually is. You can also do a random, which, as we've already said, sort of randomizes which mode comes up when and all that stuff, which we did a bit of earlier. And the puzzle mode is something of a blast in multiplayer as well, because it'll just random the puzzle. Yeah,
like to have how many blocks, how many things you start on, how many sort of mini towers are there, how high they are, where they are.
And some of them are real vicious. Like we had I think we had one or two puzzle games that literally lasted like 15, 30 seconds or something like that.
Had to place a piece in the right spot. Yep. So we'll go back to finish up here.
Let's close this out with a couple of special difficulty
so we'll do race. So that's the highest tower one, and we'll jump into a special here. So this adds a whole new level of crap to this whole thing. You still got the same.
So we talked about physics.
This now adds sideways weather.
The people are about to see what sort of physics get brought into it with special. It's a real special mess.
So same thing happens. You've got the same mechanics as the previous race, but now we've got what appears to be a vicious left to right breeze, a bit of lightning as well. So that all plays into how this tower gets
some rain. It's much like what's going on outside right now. So I'm gonna go fishy this time. Out of the 4 animal ones, I'm pretty sure the platypus is my favourite one, because the platypus is just a weird mong of an animal. And it's nice to see it represented in a game that is sort of worldwide.
Indeed.
Mr. Worldwide, the platypus. Not pit. None of this pitbull business. The platypus is Mr. Worldwide. And the brain you can already see is swirly as hell. Which doesn't seem to do anything right now.
It does just for me. I just put a tall piece down and blew straight over. So yes, it does have
yeah, you gotta be careful of that. See, the one thing they could have been real vicious about as well is if you were able to, like, if pieces fell, you could like tip pieces into the other person's board. But it actually prevents you from doing that. Oh, that might be okay. Yep, that was alright. Oh, hey, Graham. Eat it.
Didn't do it right.
No!
Uh-oh. Don't use tall pieces. Don't stand them up.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't stand them up at this point. So, this dark magic spell I'm about to bust on you at some point is real... Oh, damn it. Is real rotten as well because it puts a bunch of bushes in so you can't see where it lands. Oh! No, you screwed yourself on that one.
Don't worry, the weather...
You could have had the floating island.
The weather's doing a good enough job as it is, I don't think.
No, because you could have actually had a secondary platform to build from. Ha ha ha! Oh, wait. You know what? You can have some nice blocks now. You're rotten flat. Uh-oh. You gotta be careful when the wind's blowing like this because if you build it like way too
How
tall.
can anything just fucking sit there? I've got a slot.
Oh! Alright! Oh man, that long piece is sitting there pretty good. No! Done. Oh, you iced me, prick. Oh, there they go. Oh,
there we go.
damn.
I've now flattened
And,
up.
like, particularly on special, like, looking at my tower, it is all sorts of
Luckily
jack.
for you, it's against the breeze, so that's holding up against the kit. I'm having absolutely no luck here.
No! Oh, damn it. Yeah, yeah, you kind of help yourself a little bit there.
And now at least I've got here, I can start here.
Oh,
Get a fresh start from there.
no! Damn it!
Oh, no! No!
Man, playing this special... Oh, yeah, you gotta make sure it's balanced. Oh, crap. This special mode's a real bastard.
It doesn't help when I'm actually not that
damn
good
it.
at this game.
Whoop. Oh, you what? Mongrel.
This is not helping me at all, this fucking extra. I need to build...
This special is so rough. Let's see what binding it together does. Oh, you just helped me out.
Oh,
Suck
God.
it.
No!
Damn it! Oh crap! It's like the film Twister come to life. I reckon I'm alright here. Oh yeah.
I just could not get a piece to stay there at all.
So that's if you look at the finished product of what I've produced, you got a grand total of 2 blocks in there.
I just could not get anything to stay there. It just fucking blew off every
man.
single time. Let's do another one of those.
You want to do another special
Another
race? Word! Oh god damn it. This thing is such a cruel bastard on special. Jesus Christ. This is esports. Actually, it's probably a little bit too much randomization for it to be esports.
Yeah.
God damn. I've watched this. There you go there. Oh no! My first error. And this, like, the race is where Tetris sort of ability really comes into play.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Because you need to build a real, particularly on special, you need to build a real solid foundation. Because if you don't, it just collapses. Yeah, I'm doing alright right here.
That one.
Ah, crap. No, what else doesn't look good? That actually helped me too.
Not too bad.
The best part about the piano is when you land bricks on it, it makes a plink noise.
Okay.
Oh crap, I just lost my bricks. God damn it. There we go. Oh man. I can see this being really fun, particularly with when you say it to people like, it's kind of like reverse Tetris. If that's what you do to sell it, and people, particularly on special,
yes.
I reckon you can do some real damage to an individual psyche.
I can't set something on that one, there we go.
Yeah, I think you've... Oh,
not that, there we go.
Might be okay.
Oh, that doesn't hurt me. Oh, no! Oh, fuck.
Oh, man! I'm so glad I've got this little island.
No.
Oh, crap. I'm curious to... Oh, man. The little island really does not help you on special.
Doesn't really make much difference. That did. Oh, no. Fucking you.
Line it up. So, the good thing about this is that you just keep getting magic lines. Oh, don't you do it. Don't you. Yeah. Okay. You seem to... Oh, god damn it. You seem to keep just getting magic lines until you hit the top.
Yeah.
And it, like you said already, it's a real blast. You have to really play into the wind aspect.
Yes, I'm trying to build up on the left side to actually protect myself a bit.
Holla at the boy! Just really lean hard into it. Creating a magical island in the sky. Like that Weezer song, Island in the Sun, with all the little baby animals and stuff in the video. So let's go one or two survivals in special.
Oh, okay.
To close this out.
Right, so...
Oh man. Oh man, that could just be bad. I'm going back to the platypus, by the way. Just a foreshadow. I like the platypus. And look at the little wizards. They look so happy.
So content.
Or they look pissed off. I can't
Or
tell
asleep.
which.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. But like, did you ever play Rascals?
No.
So the art's like, so Rascals is kind of like a runner mixed with Mr. Driller, and there's like a real multiplayer aspect to it because you're basically running through until you win.
Okay.
The art style in this has a real sort of Rascals vibe to it, which is awesome. I really love that game. Alright, so nothing too bad yet. From the looks of things.
It's a normal game so far.
Yeah, nothing too dramatic right now, which could change quite rapidly. And one thing that happens in survival mode in the trials mode in survival is This.
Jesus Christ, isn't it?
Is in that it just ramps the speed up like twice the speed.
Jesus. Hang on, Jesus, I'm fucking. I'm out.
So, man, that really didn't take long. So yeah, when you get that ramp up, it just wave one, and it just drops at like twice the speed. And you really have to be on your shit to make sure you don't screw up.
It's not just that. If you've been sort of, we'll go again for that one. Depending on what you've already placed so far, that could be really easy to deal with, or fucking impossible because you can't put it, or the place is wrong, or you just don't know where you can put it, and you're just screwed.
Yeah, and that you're right. That is actually a massive consideration. So much like Race, it's about building a fairly solid Tetris-based foundation. Oh shit!
This is fast again.
Oh, Anna's bringing in the fog.
So I can't see shit.
The fog of war.
Wasn't too bad.
Oh crap! Oh no! 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 Damn it!
Oh,
Oh god damn it!
No, don't.
Oh, and yeah. It's made the blocks bigger. Oh, and I unlocked the trophy called Close Call because I won the survival with one heart left.
No, okay.
I think we need to have another one because
I think so.
The match just keeps ending way too quickly. Oh man. So like, survival is fairly manageable, like in normal.
Yes.
And it seems really placid on special until you get those wave things pop up, and that's why.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so very quickly what we're we're using the left thumbstick to move the box around, we're pressing buttons to...
I don't know why you're using... Oh, crap! I don't know why you're using the thumbstick. I'm using the
That's what I'm using, so the you can use the thumbstick or the D-pad to move the blocks left to right. You can press the X to spin them round, and you can also use the left and right bumpers or left and left triggers to basically sort of do a
oh crap!
It's a fast sort of, how would you describe it?
Just sort of shunts it across.
Shoves it across at real speed, so you get it back.
Alright, you want to do one more and then
Do one
close
more
it out?
Yep.
Double or nothing. This one's for all the marbles. Even if it was, well, yeah, double or nothing, you can still win because I've won
Yeah.
everyone so far in this recording.
But you've also played it for longer.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Good. Justify some of them. Justify some of them. Just not good at this thing.
Yeah. Oh. And that's just it. I mean, you get any experience with the trials. In special, you get a bit of an advantage, I guess, in special mode.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the conditions that throws up, you're more familiar with quite basically straight away, like this.
Oh, fuck, I think I managed to do it.
And people might be able to notice basically the beam of light. That I think if that wasn't there, this wouldn't work.
No, the big narrow impossible to know how you're going to drop it because you're making. So one thing we did need to say is even if you lose 2 pieces in a drop, you only lose the 1/2.
Yeah, and that's really quite
a good thing to
helpful.
do as well.
Because the way blocks fall, particularly in... Yeah. No! No! Son of... Oh, no!
Oh, no.
I just lost a punch.
Oh, God
damn
damn
it. What the hell happened?
I thought I'd lost a piece in like one lot of pieces, but I must have split into 2 because I had 2 hearts. But
and when that's that slow little... But yeah, so that was us or we play. I'm gonna be real grammatically incorrect. That was we playing Tricky Towers. This game
go get it
dope.
if you've got PlayStation Plus. Just get it, download it.
Oh, I mean, it goes without saying. If you got PlayStation Plus, this is worth it automatically off the top because you're not paying anything for it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, I think much like Rocket League, this is going to really benefit from PlayStation Plus like Rocket League did. Yeah. And there's most definitely an audience for it on Steam, I think, particularly with the online stuff. And so let's see what happens. I mean, just for not that people can see it on my end, but let's jump in. Let's try seeing if we can find an online game.
Okay.
Real quick, 'cause I want to see I'm curious as to what sort of random.
I'll do the same line and see what we get. If we get each other.
So I'm looking for games. Oh god damn it, that'd be hilarious. Oh man. So the blocks are spinning. Not much is happening yet.
Yep, I've got 4 players in. Yep, I'm in.
Oh man! God damn it!
Let's see how badly they'll go in this game. So we've got 4 players. So there's obviously some sort of ranking system because these players are different ranks than I am.
So it just must be when you're playing online is ranked.
Must be so. So I'm on the far right hand side on the mouse and what we're showing here.
Oh yeah, people can't see what I'm doing. I've just got an easy race going on. An easy easy races are ridiculously easy. Like the finish line is a lot lower. Oh shit. Oh no, that was a mistake. And this is the weird part when I'm like going, oh no, and people don't know why I'm saying crap, I've screwed myself. I've got things happening on too much of an angle, so you can't bloody. Alright, yeah, okay, control. Oh, that was. Oh. This is esports grand. Oh man, I think I might be in line to lose this one. And easy sort of. Particularly after playing special, easy's frustrating because there's no spell, there's no dark magic to screw the other players over. Which I gotta say, I'm missing that. No! I was just slamming pieces down. I just screwed myself. Oh. And fortunately, the other dude I'm playing against has had the same thing happen. He was just trying to jam it down and hope that you could just do it quickly enough. Oh no. Alright. What the hell is this? So I just came second in the easy race I just played.
I've been going from first to third, now fourth in this race.
Okay, so when you get places in online, it is ranked. Okay. So first place got 1,000 XP. I got 250 finished in second place. Third got 100.
Okay, yep.
I was about to say, I'm really not digging the race easy. So I'm just gonna go random normal and see what happens. See, the part about this now is that like I'm talking about the stuff I'm doing, but no one's seeing it. Is yours finished yet or what?
Nope, still going. I'm into first place now, so now I'm not going to be like half my tail just fell down, so I'm not first anymore. I'm now first.
Yeah. So are you playing on normal or special?
No, it's normal.
Okay.
Place the blocks properly, then do. Oh, chicken out. That was really stupid.
Right. So I'm now in a 4-player. Well, I mean, again, not that anyone can see it, but I'm now in a 4-player race normal.
Managed to get up to the third now.
So I just realised that the other thing that this reminds me of is, you ever played Tetranet?
No.
So that was a free online Tetris client, very much Battle Tetris in style, where you're basically, like, you get magics, and yeah, eat it. Oh, right, this dude just hit me out.
Alright, yes, so I managed to finish fourth in that one. I got 100 XP. So yes, that is Tricky Towers.
I'm still going, but no one can see it. I'm coming first right now. And the dude next to me is just like slamming blocks down with reckless abandon.
So yes, as we were saying before, currently $15 without PlayStation Plus membership. Sorry, that's $15 on Steam, sorry. That's $15 off, 15% off at the moment. Free on PlayStation Plus, $23 normally on PlayStation Plus.
No! Oh man!
So that is...
I saw like an entire tower fall down.
That is Tricky Towers. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thanks, Graham. I'm gonna keep stacking
Go
blocks.
For it. Have fun.
Stacking blocks like I stacked these chips. Yeah, bye.
Bye.